up, guys? It's Migs from Market Open. A little bit of change of scenery. I wanted to talk to you guys. This is mostly aimed at you people that are starting to get or wanting to get started but are not really quite sure where to begin, who to pay attention to, where to go. So this will be a little bit of a push of a guideline, or try and push you in the right direction of where you need to be, what kind of things you need to be paying attention to. I get that question a lot. We actually have a lot of people in our Facebook group, obviously, that are new, and I guess this would be an attempt to try to cover a lot of those questions. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of those questions, but a few of those questions. You guys have to take into consideration that trading stocks it's definitely gonna change your life, but B, it's gonna be very, very hard. You can't just become a overnight celebrity and hope that you can quit your 9-to-5 job. I mean, it's totally possible. It's very possible, but just take into consideration that 90% of traders fail, and out of those, most people don't become millionaires overnight, obviously. With the whole Bitcoin craze and all that stuff, I mean, it was possible, but most of those people, most of them anyways, were kind of lucky. They were obviously the initial investors that kind of knew that was going to happen, but not to your average person. So probably one of the first places that you should be starting to look at, obviously, it's YouTube. YouTube's actually the second largest search engine in the world, right behind Google, and Google actually owns YouTube, for those of you that didn't know. So obviously there's a lot of content on there. There's a lot of good stuff. There's also a lot of bad stuff. One of the questions I got asked recently is, should I pay for information? And that's kind of a little bit of a complicated answer, because can you do it without paying anybody? Of course you can. You can find everything that you could ever dream of and then some on YouTube. But how long is that going to take you? Because trying to piece together some sort of system for you that's going to work, that is profitable, that fits your personality, that'll work day in and day out, it's going to take a while. A good way to think of it is like a puzzle. It's basically, you have to find, I like these moving averages, I like how much this guy risks, I like what this guy's trading, what type of stocks, things like that. So you kind of have to piece together all these certain things for it to be able to work for you, because it's very hard to take somebody else's system and make it not make it your own, but just completely have it work for you exactly how it is. You're gonna have to end up tweaking some things here and there. You're gonna have to make it your own. Maybe somebody's risk is way higher than yours. Maybe they're risking $3,000, $5,000, $2,000. Like that's not feasible for somebody that's just starting out. So obviously you're gonna have to learn to tweak some things to be able to work for you. Now, obviously, I do encourage you to go out there and look at different systems, different tools, different vehicles for you to invest your money in. So stocks, there's cryptocurrencies, there's options, there's forex, there's all sorts of things. There's ETFs. You can do oil, gold, commodities, all that stuff. And so you kind of have to find out what really fits you the best. What can you do? What does your schedule allow you to do? Maybe you have a 9-to-5 job. Maybe you can't trade in the morning at the market open. So maybe stocks, which is obviously the most volatile time of the day for you to be able to capitalize on all the movement, is in the morning for stocks. So maybe you have a 9-to-5 job, you can't do it. But maybe you're in Italy, maybe you're in Israel or something like that, and so something like that would be more feasible for you. Perhaps you're looking for something that kind of trades 24/7, like forex or cryptocurrencies. Maybe that's more of your style. So I would encourage you to go out on YouTube, go to different sites, and be able to look up and see what you like. So then you can have a sort of a point of where you can go. Now, obviously after that, a lot of people provide free content. Soak that up as much as you can and get all the information that you can out of them, but they will get to a point where you will have to pay for something if you want to keep getting more information from them. Obviously that's the hook. They're gonna get you with, oh, I make blah 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 amount of money in 60 days, and they give you, chapter 1, chapter 2, but then after that they're not going to give you more information. Well, sometimes you do have to pay for it. I myself, I can tell you, I've paid for some courses. I've gone through a lot of different courses, and it kind of took me a while for me to realize, that's not really quite for me, or that doesn't really quite fit my personality. And that's it, like thousands of dollars later, I found out that I liked certain things from each system, and I was able to combine them and really make them my own. And I've kind of kept a track of a lot of basically just doing some back testing. I kept a lot of info on certain things that would work for me. And so I picked and choose the best things that are out there that I saw out of different courses that best suited my personality, that worked for me very well. So I guess that's just a little bit of information for you guys, so you guys kind of know where to start, where to be. Maybe your friend is trading something and that might not be the right thing for you, so you just got to take that into mind. What is your current situation? How much money do you have to invest? Just because one person's doing it doesn't mean it's right for you. So I have friends that are trading Forex. I absolutely have no desire to trade Forex. Just for some reason, I just find it easier for me to trade stocks and a certain system in stocks. So I went off really broad, and then I just got smaller and smaller and smaller until I pinpointed exactly what worked out for me. So hopefully that helps you guys out, and that kind of gives you, or points you in the right direction at least. So hopefully that answers some of you guys' questions. This discussion can really go on forever. I mean, there's so many different things that can be covered. I just want to give you guys a little bit of a starter on where to look, certain things, the psychology that kind of goes behind it, because this game is a lot of psychology. Anybody can push a button. A monkey can push a button. It's a 50-50 shot. You just have to have some sort of edge, and you have to know where your edge is, where is your advantage, because you're trying to compete with the smartest, richest people in the world. And if you don't have any sort of edge, the market's just going to eat you alive and spit you out. So you have to find some sort of advantage. But either way, hopefully this was helpful for you guys. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. Also, join the Notify Squad. So just click the little bell, and it'll give you a notification next time I put out any new content. And I'll talk to you guys next time.